Hello, good morning, good afternoon to our audience. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a very exciting webinar called Unlocking Investment Energy and Logistics. Today's webinar is actually very interesting. We have it as coming Libya Africa International Gas Forum, setting the stage for a broader regional dialogue on gas, energy, infrastructure, and cross-border. We are really especially honored to host this session in partnership with our economy sponsor, the Misurata Free Zone, a really true powerhouse of industrial growth and logistics excellency. Let me take a moment to spotlight the remarkable city of Misurata. Misurata is one of the most dynamic economic engines in Libya and a true symbol of enterprise and industrial strength. Misurata is widely recognized as the commercial and manufacturing capital of the country. It is the home to one of the most active ports in the Mediterranean, and it's actually the people there, the city there is true. You can see there's a lot of beaches, a lot of ships going on. So this is why in today's presentation, in today's webinar, it's very exciting to have three people from Misurata Free Zone to actually talk to us about Misurata Free Zone, to make some introductions regarding the company, to tell us more regarding the city itself. So I'm truly happy to welcome Mr. Abdulaziz Abdulatif, the Communication Officer of Misurata Free Zone, Ms. Amira Khashim, which is the of Translation Unit, Department of International Relations and Cooperation, and last but not least, Mr. Abdullah Gallai, the Investment Feasibility Engineer. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope this webinar will be truly interesting for our audience. We're going to start this presentation with Ms. Amira Khashim that will talk to us regarding the Misurata Free Zone.
It's a pleasure to be here today to introduce Misurata Free Zone as one of the most dynamic and promising investment destinations. First, I would like to thank the organizers for giving us this opportunity to participate in this important seminar and to meet investors from across oil and gas and logistics sectors. Also, I'm so delighted to be joined by my colleagues, Abdulaziz and Abdullah, who are participating today with me in this seminar. So let's get started with a quick overview of who we are and what makes us different. Okay, Misurata Free Zone is the first economic free zone in Libya, established in 2000s under Law Number 9 to encourage investment, facilitate international trade, and diversify Libya's economy beyond oil. We are located in the city of Misurata, right on the central Mediterranean coast, about 210 kilometers east of Tripoli. Our location gives us a major strategic advantage. We are at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, right in one of the world's busiest maritime transport regions. Free Zone covers a total area of 2,570 hectares, providing investors ample space for industrial, logistical, and commercial activities. We also manage Libya's largest and busiest commercial seaports with a capacity of 6 million tons per year and 4,400 meters of berths and a 14-meter depth. Our goal is simple but ambitious. We aim to make Misurata Free Zone the world's gateway to Africa and beyond, by providing investors an environment of opportunity, efficiency, and security. Okay, let me share with you the main reasons why investors are choosing Misurata Free Zone. Freedom and flexibility. Investors benefit from 100% foreign ownership of their businesses, There are no custom duties, taxes, or hidden charges throughout the entire project period. You can freely transfer profits and capital abroad and hire local and international staff. Companies have unrestricted access to local and regional markets and can international trade agreements to export tax-free. Utilities such as water, gas, and power are available at the most competitive local rates. Misurata Free Zone and the port operate under one management. This means fast decisions, smooth operations, and minimal bureaucracy, a real advantage compared to other regional free zones. We have a simplified procedures with our one-stop service. Companies can register and start operations quickly and efficiently. Also, Misurata Free Zone offers supportive legal frameworks. Investors operate under clear and investor-friendly laws, which give transparency and protect investors' rights and encourage long-term partnerships. Also, I will talk about the security and safety. We know that security is a big concern for all investors, and Misurata Free Zone take it very seriously. We offer a safe and secure, trusted environment aligned with international safety standards and ISPS code for ports and ships security. Major global companies like Toyota and Huawei operates within the Misurata Free Zone in confidence. Misurata Free Zone with the state-of-the-art security systems. With our security systems, Misurata Free Zone hasn't recorded a security incident since its founding. So a record we are very proud of. The last one, I want to talk about modern infrastructure. So we offer world-class modern infrastructure, including Misurata Free Zone Port, the largest port in Libya, extensive road networks, air logistics centers, and the free industrial zone in Misurata Airport, direct land connections to sub-Saharan Africa, modern storage and warehousing facilities. We've also opened several new facilities, including shipbuilding and maintenance complex, truck yard, smart access gates, visual traffic control tower, dry dock facility, advanced 4G networks across the zone. We are not stopping there. Other major projects are already underway, like port container terminal, oil and gas logistics zone, upgraded roads linking Misurata to landlocked African countries, international exhibition center, 5-star hotel for business partners and visitors, as well as green port initiatives and clean energy systems to support sustainable growth. Okay, Misurata Free Zone offers a full package of services and facilities to support investors. Here, we offer large land plots served with roads, utilities, and communications, ideal for industrial logistics and manufacturing activities. Then we have business administrative zone. We offer administrative units and modern offices carefully designed to ensure confidentiality, privacy, and security in the workplace, and to help you run your business smoothly. Okay, we have modern facilities, including open, closed, temperature controlled facilities for near to the port for storage, distribution, and the export. Okay, Misurata Free Zone welcome investments in many sectors, including shipping and logistics, manufacturing, renewable energy, construction, oil and gas services, shipbuilding, technology, and so on. We've discussed our location, incentives, and the many opportunities available, but what's really grabbing attention right now is our oil and gas logistic zone. And at this point, Abdulaziz will take over to give you more details about this specialized zone in the next part of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Amira, for the great overview of Misurata Free Zone. Now allow me to take you into a segment that will be interesting for oil and gas companies. As part of Misurata Free Zone effort to attract oil and gas companies and provide them with efficient operational base, Misurata Free Zone has developed two strategic projects specifically designed to meet the needs of the sector. The first project is the Petroleum Logistics Zone and the Tanks Farm Terminal. Now, the Petroleum Logistics Zone is designed to meet the operational and storage needs for oil and energy service companies. The zone includes the modern warehouses, the storage facilities, and fully developed infrastructure such as roads, utilities, and communication, providing an integrated and secure operating environment. The goal is to make Misurata Free Zone a central hub for storage, maintenance, and distribution of oil-related equipment across Libya. What makes this zone truly unique is that all equipment and materials stored inside the free zone are considered to be outside of Libya's custom territory. This means companies can store their equipment there, free of custom duties and taxes, as if the goods were stored outside of Libya. This provides a significant financial and operational flexibility, reducing costs and simplifying logistics for the oil and gas companies. Now, for the second project, the Tanks Farm Terminal, it's being developed in consulting with the Port of Antwerp based experts, one of Europe's leading firms in the design and management of storage terminal. The project covers an area of 15 hectares and includes tanks dedicated to storing white product, as well as bitumen, supported by fully integrated pumping line, cleaning system, and ensuring high safety and operational effort. Also, the area from the pumping line through the terminal will be approximately 1,900 meters, carried from the quays to the terminal. This facility will enable companies to store and handle petrochemicals product easily and safely, with direct connectivity to the port, allowing for seamless export and import operation. In conclusion, Both projects, the Petroleum Logistics Zone and the Tanks Farm Terminal, represents a strategic step towards transforming Misurata Free Zone into a regional hub for energy and storage and logistics. We are opening the doors for oil and gas companies to establish operational or investment partnership with us, taking advantage of our modern infrastructure, regularity, flexibility, and custom-free benefits. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'll hand it over to my colleague Abdullah, who will walk you through the restoration process and how your company can begin operating within Misurata Free Zone.
Okay. Hello, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank my colleagues, Amira and Aziz, for this clarification. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to give you a quick overview of investment in Misurata Free Zone. It's governed by Law Number 9 of 2000 and Law Number 9 of 2010, which regulate transit trade and encourage investment. Under these laws, investors are allowed to open branches of their companies or establish a new company without needing prior approval from government institution. Investment in Misurata Free Zone offers streamlined procedure and has two ways to invest. First, by establishing a new company called a free zone company, either by individual or by legal persons. Second, by opening a branch of an existing company within Misurata Free Zone. As you see on the screen, in both cases, investors have to submit board of directors resolution approving the establishment of the company or opening a branch within Misurata Free Zone. They also have to provide a bank certificate confirming their sound financial position. Both options require the same registration and license fees. However, establishing a new company offers greater flexibility, allowing investors to undertake industrial, commercial, or service activities. On the other hand, a branch in Misurata Free Zone can only operate within its parent company's activity. Furthermore, establishing a company requires a minimum capital deposit of $100,000, whereas branches are exempt from this requirement. Allow me here to give you a summary about how investors can submit their investment application through the official website, which is mfzly.com. You can submit your application either through the investment icon in the top navigation bar or by Invest Now button. By clicking after you access the website, this page will appear, and then both options will take you directly to the online application form where investors enter their details. After submitting the application form, the investment department receives and reviews requests, then sends all the required investment form through email to be completed. I would like to mention here the entire investment process, including company registration, contract signing, and obtaining the activity license, will be followed up electronically through official email. To conclude, and given the strategic importance of the oil and gas sector, I would like to share with you the local and international companies currently investing within Misurata Free Zone, whether in industrial or logistic services. And I invite you to explore the investment opportunity that Misurata Free Zone offers. Finally, I would like to thank my colleagues for delivering this valuable presentation. And for any questions or further information, you can contact us by email at marketing@mfzly.com. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for this lovely presentation. We have a lot of questions from the audience, actually. We're going to take 4 questions and I'm going to put them on the screen as well. Mainly, the first question is asking, why is now the right time to position Misurata Free Zone as a strategic hub for energy and logistics investment? So the question is actually asking why now is the right time? Why should people go to Misurata Free Zone? And why is it, let's say, a strategic hub for energy and logistics investment? Of course, you can answer this question based on your expertise regarding this.
Discussion.
Mhm.
All right. Misurata Free Zone, or Misurata city itself, has been considered to be one of Libya's most commercial city, and Misurata Misurata Free Zone port is the largest port in Libya and the busiest port as well. So, operating within Misurata Free Zone will give you the opportunity to have your goods and to be strategically located in the Mediterranean Sea, as well as it's a gate for Africa. So yes, so in investing in Misurata Free Zone is a big opportunity for companies to discover and grow their businesses.
Mhm. Well, thank you so much, Abdulaziz. I think this is a really good answer. Of course, Misurata Free Zone is always open for international investors, and they're always there to help foreign investors to actually come and invest in Libya as well. This is why right now it's a really good timing to come to Misurata and actually see the city itself. For the next question, actually, talking about competitiveness. Some of the audience is asking, what makes Misurata uniquely competitive compared to other regional free zones? Of course, we have a lot of free zones, not only in Libya, let's say Egypt, Algeria, of course, the neighbor of North Africa. What makes Misurata unique? What does it make it other than the others? Let's say, what kind of unique thing you have in Misurata Free Zone that other free zones do not have it, do not offer it? What makes you unique in your own way in Misurata Free Zone?
Okay. As I mentioned in our presentation, Misurata Free Zone provide unlimited incentives to investors, like 100% foreign ownership of investors' business throughout the entire project period. And also, Misurata Free Zone operates and manages Misurata Free Zone port, and this is support the investors in terms of operations, their business operations and procedures compared to other regional free zones. And so we have unified management, and this is a real advantage. Also, we have a zero custom duties and taxes, no hidden charges. What else? So we have unrestricted access to regional and local markets. Especially, you can take advantage of international trade agreements to access. Also, we have the energy here in Libya. We offer the utilities at the most competitive local rates, and maybe compared to other, it's different compared to other regional or international free zones. Yeah. So also we have a supportive legal frameworks that protect investors' rights here. Also, we have a clear regulations for investors, and this is support business for investors.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Ms. Amira. Definitely, legal framework is very important for international investors as well to come and see what kind of frameworks can they work with, what kind of rules and regulations does the free zone have, and is it really, let's say, they want to invest in a certain kind of a free zone to come and choose Misurata free zone as well. I do have a lot of questions, but I will take two more. I wanted one of the audience is asking what kind of companies can invest in the Misurata free zone. Is it just oil and gas companies? Is it just logistics? Are you open to any kind of company that can come and invest in Misurata free zone or work with Misurata free zone? Is there any kind of companies, just oil and gas, just logistics, or do you work with every single type of companies?
Misurata free zone is opens its door to all sectors and all types of companies. It's not only oil and gas services. We have logistics services, and we have commercial trade and commercial services, shipbuilding, technology, and construction, infrastructure. So all types of companies can access and invest in Misurata free zone.
Great. No, that's wonderful. So there is no limitation. Any kind of companies can come and speak to Misurata free zone, and they will find definitely their right free zone to work with. The final question I have is in terms of logistics. How does the free zone support logistics and supply chain companies? How does Misurata free zone support these kind of companies? Is there any kind of reports that you give? Is there any kind of let's say market entry that you give to them? Why Misurata? Why should you come and work in Misurata free zone? Why to come all the way from a specific kind of country and come to Misurata? Is there any kind of statistics or report that you usually give to the logistics and supply chain companies?
So, as Ms. Amira mentioned, Misurata free zone offers to the investors a lot of advantages. What very important about Misurata free zone is the location, the logistic location of it, as it's directly in the Mediterranean Sea and to Africa. So companies that can't reach Mediterranean Sea can invest in Misurata free zone and have full access to the international market, as well as to the local market and down to Africa. And the advantages that investors can get in Misurata free zone, it's not only related to logistics companies, but to all companies. But logistics, actually, as I mentioned in the presentation, we've got two projects. The logistic petroleum zone and the tanks farm terminal. These two projects will be specifically operating for the logistic and oil and gas companies. So it's developed in consultancy with the Port of Antwerp experts, and it will features the infrastructure needs for the logistics and related activities.
Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abdulaziz, for this answer. I think that, of course, supporting these companies can be really, really good in terms of logistics, in terms of chain companies. Of course, if there's a certain kind of a market entry report that you can give to the clients, that would be great. Other than that, I would like to thank the Misurata free zone staff for joining us today. So thank you so much, Mr. Amira, Mr. Abdulaziz, and Mr. Abdullah as well. Before we end the session, we have a really good video that we would like to end the webinar with. So I'm just going to share the final video, and thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully everyone can be. Thank you so much, Mr. Abdulaziz, and hopefully everyone's going to join us at the Libya Africa International Gas Forum with Misurata free zone. We have a specific kind of announcement and entertaining let's say, stuff to do as well. So hopefully feel free to reach out and look out for our announcement very soon. We are going to have the video right now, and I wish all of the audience a very good day ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and the video is going to start right now.
Yeah.
This is of Libya, a country rich in natural resources. And this is the city of Misurata, home to this significant national and economic landmark. The Misurata Free Zone spans 2,576 hectares. A strategic location overlooking the Mediterranean, it connects Libya with Europe and facilitates travel from one continent to another, making it a gateway to Africa. It aims to direct the investment compass towards it, attracting major companies and customers. The Misurata Free Zone offers several advantages with an ambitious, exemplary vision, stimulating work. Most importantly, investors enjoy tax and customs duty exemptions, reduced insurance processes, unrestricted financial transactions, 100% tax relief on profits, and a flexible workplace. It has an attractive environment for investors, supported by modern technologies, diverse energy sources, an abundant labor force, modern maritime equipment and fleet, and a globally recognized safe navigational environment. The Misurata Free Zone has overcome many challenges and obstacles with a well-crafted strategy. In record time, its port was classified as internationally safe. It was the first Libyan port to receive the Port Facility Compliance Statement from the International Maritime Organization, IMO, International Code, affiliated with the United Nations. With quays extending over 4 kilometers, an area of 90 hectares, a depth of 14 meters, and an annual capacity of 5 million tons, the port continuously receives various goods, vehicles, grains, and machinery. Storage yards spanning 600,000 square meters, covered warehouses extending over 75,000 square meters, and 12 silo cells that can accommodate 40,000 tons. It's a colossal structure equipped with the latest technologies and the highest efficiency standards for storing and preserving various types of crops. Advanced facilities and high-level security and logistics services, along with regular maintenance of vessels, handling equipment and machinery, enhance the port's capabilities and potential, expand its activity, and increase its productivity, saving time and effort and achieving high professionalism. Because successful institutions are integrally linked to community service, the MFZ has supported and completed numerous projects, most notably the Children's Department building at the National Cancer Institute, which was implemented according to the highest international standards in healthcare standards. It also continuously contributes to supporting various educational and community institutions. The MFZ has also invested in human capital, recognizing it as an invaluable asset. It has developed the skills and motivation of its workforce through partnerships with organizations related to free zone operations and by implementing diverse training programs. Additionally, it acknowledges the seasoned experts who have been pivotal since its inception and establishment. Diversifying projects and developing landmarks that shape the public's perception is a goal shared and pursued by all. A team of dedicated engineers and supervisors has been instrumental in building, overseeing, and enhancing various sites. The blueprint for a prosperous future is crafted with meticulous care. To bring our future vision to life, extensive studies and the execution of at least 60 projects are underway to maintain, develop, and expand the facilities of the Misurata Free Zone. These projects are underpinned by smart solutions and modern technology, all guided by a constantly evolving vision to achieve progress and excellence. The Misurata Free Zone is a successful investment, a stimulating and bright economic future. Misrata.